Whoops. Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm already crapping the bed early on in this, but, we're about to see a divergence of realities. I'll show you what I mean a little bit later. Ooh, what is that? Ooh! Man, if we had been 3 feet closer underneath that thing, that would have been game over. Or maybe we would have taken 50 damage. Who knows? Alright, so everybody's back to full health, and this thing looks to be made of metal. This was around the time of, what was it? Pokemon Emerald, that's what it was. And I had just seen one of the coolest Pokemons I'd ever seen in my life, freaking Metagross. And so I thought, metallic spider creature. It seems to make sense that anything made out of metal should conduct electricity, right? Ever since the second generation introduced the steel type, I've always been flabbergasted by the fact that, I'm sorry, he's like, alright, I'm gonna eat your face and I'm gonna put you back down! Anyway, I've been flabbergasted that apparently water types can conduct electricity and that's why they're weak to it, but steel types don't. Therefore, electricity just does regular damage. You know, how is it that Final Fantasy VIII got it right, but apparently not not Pokemon? I know I'm talking about Pokemon in Final Fantasy VIII, but whatever. Alright, that's his strongest attack there, and it's not bad as far as damage goes, collectively about 300 damage. This is why I saved up all those thunders, though. Alright, let's get out of here. F and G to escape. At least on, PC. Alright, well, that's the end of that thing, I guess. That wasn't so bad. I know exactly what's coming. I thought we already busted that thing up? Forget it. Let's go. Oh, time to run. Time to run. Oh, crap! Oh, crap! So this is what happens if you try to run. Oh, can't escape right now. Alright, well, no choice but to continue using electric magic on it. This is going to get old really fast, so if you'll excuse me for a second, I'm just going to go ahead and turn this boost back on. Yeah, apply. Oof. Hey, Quetzalcoatl regenerated, nice. Yeah. The makers of this game knew that we'd be seeing a bunch of the same stuff again and again, and so I appreciate them giving us the ×3 speed option. It's not exactly cheating. Alright, whoop, time to run. Run. Another forced battle. We're already down to 23 minutes left, so... Alright, thunder, and also thunder... Can I draw anything from the... Oh, I can! And my draw failed. Let's try that again. There we go. Protects. Okay. Ooh, here comes Ray Bomb. Oh, poor Quetzalcoatl got hit by it. Oh, geez. Selfie's about to die. That's no good. Cure yourselves. I forgot I need to keep an eye on the HP. I don't take this thing very seriously, so, I might be doing that to my own detriment. Alright, what? Oh. Alright. Repairing 20%, repairing 40%. Yeah, so that's what happens if, you linger in the battle. It just starts repairing itself. So... They give you that runaway option because you really have no choice. Alright, run. Run in high speed. Run and fast forward. Now you could run backwards and thereby avoid this thing. Like I'm doing it head on simply because I'm trying to max out my seed points here. Now, notice how in ×3 speed, the timer continues to count down as normal. 53, 52, 51, 50. So I'm in absolutely no danger of running out of time. That said, I'm not going to stick with this reality. Oh boy. Run, doggy, run! If you click on the dog and let the dog run, that also helps with your points a bit. Ah, rip that car. Now you could hide in that little cafe area there, but Squad C, withdraw! Roger! That'll lose you a lot of points. And I see Squall is once again falling behind. Run, Squall! Cinematic time. I'm going to do that spider in a separate save file. However, I could not do that cutscene. That's a freaking cool cutscene. Okay, Seaver! How'd it go? Alright, time to turn off ×3. The boost. Yeah, speed boost available. Apply. There we go. How'd it go? Man, all they did was get in my way. Being a leader ain't easy. Safe? He's like, what do you think? I'm freaking Seifer. Nothing hurts me. I had to revive him with the Phoenix down. Good job. Good job to you, sis. That was freaking cool seeing her on that gun. Everything is much more dangerous in a cutscene. Where's Seifer? Yeah, he already left. Well, just be back at the garden by sundown. You're free till then. Okay, dismissed. Well, that's it. My test is over. You have anything else to say? You're free to go. You can buy some souvenirs, have a review meeting, up to you. Go back and rest, though. I guess with Seed, it's results over anything else. Hey! Not again, man. There goes Mr. Ego. Might as well walk it. Alright, well. Here is where one collects one's thoughts. Like, this is a nice place for it. You know, you see the ocean, you kind of smell the sea breeze, there's a nice guitar music playing in the background. I really like this guitar music, even though I am leaving immediately. You know, just staring out into the sea, contemplating life. You just killed a bunch of Galbadian soldiers today. You know, I be just trying to catch my breath, keeping my mind sane. Like, Squall nearly got stepped on by a mechanical spider back there. So, he has to still be feeling not all himself. Whoa! Finally made it back. Seriously. Well, I guess we just wait for the test results. Till then, see ya, Squall. See ya! You know, he's acting like he just finished a football game. Everyone is way too casual about this. Ooh, cure. Who will draw? The only person who can. Only 4 of them. Okay, I guess. Alright, so what I intend to do is sort of play this up until we see the actual seed test results. And after that, I will show you the the other version, the version that I'm gonna stick with when I actually blow up the mechanical spider. So you'll see how my seed level changed. Hey, can I talk to you? It's been a while since the garden was established. Boy, I mean, considering your age, old man, I guess so. And there's, Headmaster Sid. No relation to FF7, Sid. Mission complete! I think we did a pretty good job. The candidates are back safely, right? Although we didn't realize the Galbadian army was after the abandoned communication tower. We've just received word from the Dalit Dukedom. The Galbadia army has agreed to withdraw as long as the communication tower is repaired and the uplink remains operational. Okay. Well, in any case, Galbadia is out of there. We could have made more money if they'd stayed and caused more ruckus. We are mercenaries. Hey, Zoo. Hey, you did pretty well. Oh, thank you. Of course, he's my best student. He's not very social, though. The results for the exam should be announced soon. Just stick around here. Headmaster? How'd it feel to be out there on the battlefield? So, I don't remember the answers for everything, but if he says, felt good, it'll be like, to really be out there testing my skills, it was a good feeling. And Headmaster Sid says, that's good. Make sure not to, be too overconfident, though. And then whatever is basically Squall doing his own thing, and Queese is like, he's just like that. But I'm just going to say the scared to death option. I don't think it's something Squall would say, but I kind of forget what he said because it's been a while since I selected this one. I was so scared my knees were shaking. Well, that's what it's like at first. Oh, well, that's it. That's a bit disappointing. I guess that's what you get for clicking something that Squall more likely would not say. Hey, what do those guys say? I've never actually clicked on them before. Hey, brother, how was it? Ouch. If it weren't for my chronic back pain... You always say that! He's blaming his back pain. He's like a teenager. How'd you do, Squall? No problem or it was okay. I've not clicked this before. I see. But I imagine you did just fine. Squall's got a bit of a reputation. Despite being antisocial, it seems other people sort of look up to him as a role model, at least as far as being a fighter goes. Hey, Seifer. Did you hear about the communication tower in Dalit? We would have been heroes if it weren't for that withdrawal order. You were only looking for a fight. My dear instructor, I'm hurt. Those are rather cruel words for an aspiring student. A mediocre instructor like you will never understand. And did you catch that? Queesis was like the, mediocre? Zoo, Seifer, don't be so stuck on yourself. You'll take all responsibility for leaving the designated area. Isn't it the captain's duty to take the best possible action? Seifer, you'll never be a seed. Calling yourself a captain is a joke. Not very professional, guys. I mean, I realize we're just mercenaries, but we are an elite fighting force. You know, in the military and stuff, it's like, sir this and sir that, and following orders exactly. Ooh, look at Seifer, he is shaking with rage. Telling him he'll never be a seed? Like, that's no way to have him try to do better on the next test. Seifer, you will be disciplined for your irresponsible behavior. You must follow orders exactly during combat. See, that's what I'm saying. But I'm not entirely without sympathy for you. I don't want you all to become machines. I want you all to be able to think and act for yourselves. I am... Headmaster Sid, you have some business in your office. There's so many issues at hand here. Well, I guess that's it for his disciplinary hearing for the moment. Seed shall not act beyond the exact wording of a contract. We are not a non-profit organization. This incident will be a hard-learned lesson for the Dalit Dukedom. They'll now know to be more generous when hiring Seed. There's a man who is only in it for the money. I used to think those were like yellow masks on their faces, but it turns out they're yellow hats and their heads are just kind of bowed a bit. All students who participated in today's field exam report to the second floor hallway. Okay, yeah. Well, nothing to do but report to the second floor hallway then. Ding. Seems kind of an inconvenient place. You'd think that where I just was would be a much better place to report. But, I don't know. Maybe there's too many students down there. Hey, what's up, Zell? Sup? Said they're gonna call out names one at a time. Hey, buddy. Fujin was saying that it'd be all your fault if Seifer doesn't become a seed. She could be pretty scary, you know. You guys are good lackeys. Rage! Alright, well, we're just waiting for the moment, so I'll speak with everybody. Can't talk to her. How about you? Can I talk to you? No? The-thump. Nobody's in a talking mood right now. You know, if I were one of those people who was really concerned about the grade that I'd made on a certain test, like after a while in school as a student, you become somewhat desensitized, but after trying to see whether or not you've made the cut for something, like this team or that team, dinked. Zell dinked. Oh yeah! See ya! Squall from Squad B. Please step forward. Did he forget my last name? Leonhardt? That is all. Dismissed. Aw, those poor other people didn't make it. And all they can do is stamp their foot and snap their finger. These are the 4 students that passed today's exam, so pass rate is like 33%. Jeez. First of all, congratulations. However, from now on, as a member of SEED, you will be dispatched all over the world. We are proud to introduce SEED, Balam Garden's mercenary soldiers. SEED soldiers are combat specialists. But that is only one aspect of SEED. When the time comes... Headmaster, it's almost time for the meeting. Please make this short. There's another whole aspect of SEED, like we're combatants, but we're supposed to be doing something in particular, and I guess we're not going to learn that right now. SEED is a valuable asset to Garden. Its reputation is solely dependent on each one of you. Handle your mission with care. Is that what you wanted to say, sir? Rather presumptuous of you, Garden faculty guy. Here is your SEED rank report. Boy, Sid does not need to tolerate this crap. My goodness. In some ways, these people are professional, and in other ways, it's like, I would never tolerate this nonsense if I were in charge of these kids. I'm looking forward to the Garden Festival. So Selphie graduated, this random dude graduated. Do your best, even if you don't stand out. Yeah, it's no mistake that we don't know that one guy's name. Try to control your emotions a little. Finally, a gunblade specialist. Why are we using swords when in this world people have guns? Is it because the guns do 16 damage? Is that why? This ends the SEED inauguration. Dismissed. Boy, Zell is just on cloud frickin' 9. Oh, Squall, let me give you this. It's a battle meter. Access the menu and you'll see battle report in the information section of the tutorial. And Squall's like, what is a menu? Maybe everybody just kinda carries around their own PDAs or something. It may come in handy for future battles. I have never learned what the battle meter's about, so... It is expected you will be using quite a number of GFs along the way, the summons. Be sure to ignore all the GF criticism you hear from other gardens or military forces. My goodness, propaganda is only effective if it's subtle. Ignore the criticism you hear. You know, it's like, you can... It's one thing if the criticism is valid or stupid, but at least listen to it. I'm giving this game slightly too much credit. Hey bud. After 17 years of suffering, my chance has finally arrived. But Squall! I'll be the ruler of this garden someday. What is wrong with that dude? Seed! Yo, Squall, let's get back to class. What do you mean, why? Don't you remember what new Seed members do? They give a speech in front of the entire class, and after that, the inauguration party. A speech. Yeah, Squall's a speech person. I was a bit antisocial as a kid, so I relate to Squall. You know, I'm not proud of that. But I'll tell you what. You know, Seifer looked like he was about to start a fight, but instead, he actually applauded the new Seed members. How mature of him. How uncharacteristically mature. Alright. Not bad. I don't know what the highest Seed rank is. I think it might be 10. But, conduct. I didn't talk to other people. I pretty much went exactly where I was supposed to. Judgment. Same thing, I guess. I can't really remember what all these are about. I think with attack and spirit, at least one of those two is whenever you always attack every person you encounter. Like, you never run away unless you absolutely must. Like, that regenerating mechanical spider, you were never going to win against that thing. So, like, the only time that you do run is against the spider, and everything else you just attack. But of course, that's gonna raise your level, and in this game, the higher your level, the more challenging the enemies get. So I'm not particularly concerned about raising my level. So Seed rank 7 is decent. As a Seed member, you will be paid a salary at regular intervals. It's determined by the Seed rank. It goes up according to your actions in battle. Some actions cause your rank to go down. So if you like mess up a minigame that's part of the plot line, I'm kind of thinking the train one that's going to come up eventually. Not for a little while, but eventually. Or you run away from too many other battles, that will lower your Seed rank. But you can take the written tests in the, in your menu, and as long as you get all 10 questions right each time, it's a yes or no for each question, so true-false essentially, but only one wrong answer is all it takes to fail. A 90% will not get you a new Seed rank. Still, it's a nice option to have. Oh, hi. Ha! Found you! In my dorm? Why, yes. Excellent sleuth work. Well, what do you think? My Seed uniform. I wasn't clicking that. It just kind of auto-clicked. It'll do that sometime. You should get changed, too. We have that party to go to. Okay, well. I guess this is where I'm going to sort of end this part, though there's going to be one last attachment to this video. Seeing me blow up the mechanical spider and the Seed rank I would have gotten had I done that instead. So this is essentially it for this reality. Plus, you earn a special item for defeating the mechanical spider. So more on that a little bit later. For now, let's go ahead and save in the proper place. Alright, so both of those save states are essentially the same, but I'm gonna click this one. Okay, well, until the next part, you guys take care.